Hi ladies, hi ladies. How you all doing? I hope you're all doing amazing. I hope you're doing fabulous. So today's video is kind of special because it's just for my ladies. I think my audience is predominantly women anyway, but this video is dedicated to women because women are just amazing in it. And it's March, so obviously it's Women's History Month, so I thought this would be the perfect time to do this kind of video. And as you can see, I am cozy on my couch. I've got my throw, I've got my little coffee. Hashtag coffee chats. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about something I really enjoy, and I really hope you ladies get into this after you watch this video. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about podcasts. Yay! With Instagram and other social media, it's quite visual, so you actually have to hold your phone up and scroll and fully engage, which is fine, because that's what it was created for. But sometimes when you have other things to do or you're on the go and you don't really have time to hold your phone in your hand and scroll through Instagram or whatever, but you still want to be entertained, I feel like podcasts really kill it in that aspect. If you're not listening to music, with me, if I have my earphones in, I'm either listening to music or listening to podcasts. It's amazing, and there's so many podcasts you can get into, so many genres. But like I said, because it's Women's History Month, we're going to be talking about women empowerment, girl talk, and all that juicy stuff that I like, because I enjoy girl talk and I love women empowerment and all of that good stuff. So I'm not going to talk too much about it because I don't want you to get overwhelmed with information. I'm just going to recommend a few that you should really get into and why you should get into them. So with me, with podcasts, if I'm taking a walk or just taking a stroll with my daughter or going somewhere or just doing stuff around the house, I absolutely love listening to podcasts. I either have my earphones in. If my daughter's sleeping, I have my earphones in. I have one out, obviously, so I can hear her when she wakes up. Or if she's awake, I just play it out loud and we both listen and just do what we need to do. And it's just amazing. Before we get into the video, I'm actually going to scroll through. I have my phone, obviously, for reference and to remember, because let's be real, mommy brain. But just to show you how much, okay, no, don't download. Just to show you how many podcasts I listen to. So I don't know if you can see because of the focus. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, this is the top, right? So I'm just going to scroll through so you can actually see how many I listen to. It's actually quite obsessive, but I love it, honestly. Okay, and these are my recently played, so we're gonna go this way as well. So there's quite a bit. So just to let you know that I'm not out here just talking about random stuff. I actually listen to all of them, and I actually had to press pause on the downloads because once you log into the Apple Podcast, it automatically starts to download. So there are a few that I need to catch up on. But anyway, let's get into the video, okay? So the first one I want to talk about, which actually is at the top of my list, as you can see right there. The first podcast I want to talk about is Monique Rodriguez's podcast. It's called The Secret. I think it's called The Secret. I always get it wrong because there's so many S's. The Secret Sauce to Success. Now, if you run a business, whether it's a small business or a side hustle or whatever kind of business you run, you should absolutely be listening to Monique's podcast. She used to be a nurse, but she transitioned into entrepreneurship. So she has a product line for hair, skin, and all of that good stuff, and her packaging just looks amazing. She talks about just being a woman in business, period, and she talks about her history and how she started and how she scaled. She gives tips, advice. So I listen to her all the time. As you saw on my phone, she's at the top of my list. You should really get into her podcast, especially being a woman in business. You would get a lot of gems. So next on my list, the second podcast I want to talk about is the Courtney Sanders Show podcast by a lady called Courtney Sanders. She is also into business, so she gives business advice. Just to give you an idea of some of the things she talks about: the truth about making money from your passion, how to attract customers, building wealth, how to gain multiple streams of income, the mindset of a successful hustler, things like that. So it's more of the motivational type of vibe. She gives really good tips and all of that good stuff. So get into her podcast. Sorry if I keep looking down on my phone, but I'm using it for reference so I stay on track with everything I want to talk about. So the next podcast I want to talk about is called the MLB Podcast, which stands for Mom Life Balance Podcast. So obviously you already know the kind of topics they talk about. This podcast is run by two friends, Britt and Koya. So some of the topics they talk about, like I said, they talk about mom life, work life, which obviously as a mom myself, especially because I have a young baby, so I love to listen to Sorry, I just saw someone randomly walk past and that put me off. Sorry, let me pull it back. Sorry, that just really put me off. I just looked out the window and I saw someone walk past. Okay, let's get it together. Come on. I love a good podcast where there's amazing girl chat. And this is one of those podcasts. So imagine, when I wake up in the morning and I've done what I need to do, and prayers, meditation, all of that, breakfast, when I'm feeding my daughter in the morning, I like to listen to some good girl talk and just good vibes. So yeah, this is one of the podcasts I recommend if you're into some good, clean, grown talk. The next podcast I want to talk about is called Unbossed with Marquita Harris. I hope I'm saying her name correctly. But I think she works with Essence. Obviously, as you know, Essence is all about women empowerment, black girl magic, all of that good stuff. So that's basically what this podcast is about. If you want a good podcast that talks about girl power, women empowerment, how to be a fierce black woman, all of that great stuff, this podcast, you should definitely check it out because it touches on all of those things. And the conversation is just amazing. It's not so much girl talk, personal life, like MLB Podcast, the one I previously just spoke about. It's more of like girl talk, but from a business and work angle. Some of the topics include learning to build from the ground up, sticking to your vision, multi-passionate, which is another thing, to be honest, because this is coffee chats and so let's just talk. I really do feel like if you're multi-talented or multi-passionate or multifaceted, like if there's more than one thing you are really good at, I don't see anything wrong with going after more than one vision or having more than one vision or having more than one idea. Because sometimes, what the saying, jack of all trades, master of none, I really don't believe that, because I feel like God really gave some people multiple talents, if not everybody. I really do, because there's some things that I feel like I can do really well. Do you know what I mean? And it's not all in the same field. I really do feel like if God gave you multiple talents and you feel like you can harness all of those talents and bring something amazing to the world, and I feel like you should share it. A good example is Candy Burris. Obviously, this is Women History Month, so let's celebrate all our boss women. I really admire Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta because she is the definition of a boss lady, and she's multi-talented. She has Bedroom Candy, which is her sex toy line, and then she has her other businesses. She has the dungeon tour, the entertainment part of it. She's on Housewives. She has a cosmetic line, so she does, and I'm sure so many other things. I think she does charity work as well, so she is involved with so many things and she does them well. And obviously she's a wife, she's a mom, she has kids, she has grown kids. So I feel like if you're multi-passionate, you should definitely go after all of them. You might not be able to do everything at the same time, but I feel like once you're strong in one field and God reveals to you the next step you should take, I feel like you should do that. Don't let anyone trick you into saying you have to stick to one thing and one thing only. I, for one, by the grace of God, I'm going to try my best to explore all the talents God gave me. Hands down. I might feel like a few I don't mind, but I'm going to try. I'm not going to leave any stone unturned, because you just never know where your big bang is going to come from. And the thing that you think is going to give you a breakthrough might not be the thing that you're supposed to start with. So just go ahead, ladies, and just do everything because you can. Maybe not all at the same time, step by step, but do it. Trust and believe. Okay, I feel like I'm preaching to the choir because I need to take my own advice too, but we're all a work in progress here, so I'll sit to that. Cheers, ladies. Cheers. I'm really just sitting here by myself saying cheers, ladies. But I hope you guys are feeling me on the other side of the lens. I hope so. The final podcast I'm going to talk about is Beast Friends by two friends called Desi and Kelly. And again, it's another great girl Talk Grown Folk Podcast. They talk about motherhood, they talk about friendship, which is really, 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 really important. So they talk about all of that good stuff that women go through on a daily basis, and I really enjoy their podcast as well. I can never get enough of girl talk. Like, girl talk is my jam. If I'm to have a podcast, I think it will be definitely based off girl talk. So yes, good conversations, grown talk, and just good friends talking about life, motherhood, and all that good stuff. So you should definitely get into that. My daughter is going on one. She is screaming. Women are amazing. I just really wanted to come on here and do like a nice girl chat video. I might make this a regular thing, but let's just see how it goes. Like, I really do go with my daughter's schedule. Anytime I have like a little break, I try to film, and I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I hope you're enjoying the flow, and let me know in the comments below if there are any videos you would like me to do, if there are any topics you'd like me to talk about. I hope you like these cushions because they're really cute. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up now, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up, drop a comment in the section below, in the comment section below. Let me know if you have any bomb podcasts that you listen to as well. I need to start shouting because my daughter keeps crying. But yeah, guys, so share this video with your friends. With that being said, happy Women's History Month. You're amazing. Women are amazing, and the world absolutely would not know what to do if women were not on this planet. Have a great day, ladies. Stay fabulous, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.